Alright, the first step to removing the auto tensioning pulley, which is this one right below, is you have to remove the belt, then you have to remove the power steering and the power steering container. So I'll show you the first step here. To remove the serpentine belt, what you have to do is, if you see, I'm zooming in. You see that pulley there? I'll just zoom in and put in this 14mm socket right over it, like so. There we go, that's on securely. Now I'll pull downwards, like so, right there. So now I can pull the belt off like this. There we go, and I can let go of the auto tensioner. Okay, the next step is the removal of the power steering fluid bracket. So that's this one and that one. The bracket is loose, so then we're going to remove the power steering pump. Alright, all the bolts have been removed. The power steering bracket has been taken out, it's 10mm. And then the two bolts holding the power steering, we'll just loosen those, take them out, and this one. Now your power steering, do not disconnect any hoses, is not necessary. What you could do is wiggle this out, like so. And what I suggest is putting it up here on the air intake and bringing the container up here with you too. So just like that, power steering off on the intake, container out in front, and then now you have access to your auto tensioner, which is attached to your pulley. Alright, for the removal of the auto tensioner pulley, you have to remove a nut right here and this bolt, and this will come loose. You just wiggle that out and take it out to inspect it. I put that down quickly because it's pretty hot. And to protect that integrity of the two nuts that I use, I put, preferably I like to have wood on both sides, but I only had one piece, so I used cardboard. As you can see, that left really good indentations there and in the wood. So with the intent of protecting, I think it did that. Okay, to test the specs for the auto tensioner, you have this line and this line. What you want to do is you want to turn with the socket on the pulley, you want to turn it and align it so these lines are matching and measure how many torques. Essentially it needs to be between 25 and 30 foot-pounds. So I put it at 25, it would click, and at 30 it wouldn't. So that tells me that this definitely is within that spec and it is okay to just replace the pulley. To remove the pulley, we will just turn this in a counterclockwise direction and replace it with the new pulley. Once you've taken out the nut, you should be able to wiggle that out, and you'll put the new pulley in. With the washer, and we'll tighten that to 41 foot-pounds. Alright, the auto tensioner has been replaced, nut in place and bolt in place. So we bring in our our torque wrench, and we torque it to specifications, which will be 16 foot-pounds. So right there, not very tight at all. And then we're gonna right there it clicks. That's 16 foot-pounds. Next is the power steering. And the power steering pump has been placed. The 2 bolts we took out will be torqued at 33 foot-pounds. Right there. And then I'll torque the other one and we'll put the belt back on and we'll be done. Obviously don't forget to put the power steering pump line on and the bracket back on.